Hey guys, Qui-Gon Jake here, and welcome back to another episode of Stellaris. Now, I was able to spend just a little bit of time to get the boring parts away, and what I was able to research was advanced warp drives and destroyers. So we got two things to do. One is we can start working on our destroyer classes and start working on editing those out to how we see fit, but now we also have more powerful warp drives. So, I was able to get some scout ships into the inner ring and outer rings. So we'll see what's out here in these areas, and if there's any more room that we can settle or claim territory. That would be perfect and ideal, but there could very well be other nations in these inner circles, so we will have to see. With that being said, though, let's carry on where we were. Oh, there's some more declared. The Althari conglomerate declared war on the Bessedin administration. That's the Althari, and that's the Bessedin. It's pretty quiet here
complete.
For now. For now, we will see how quiet it stays. Okay. Construction ship continues to do work. We're making 72 crystals, or minerals. Ah, the Ruthian civilization has been encountered. It's a continental world, and a big one, too. They're in the late medieval age. Interesting to note. They're in the Tanika Center. We definitely would want to build an observation post there if we could. Let's start by first and foremost upgrading our
system survey complete.
Excellent. Now I was able to figure out where all the valuable mining systems were, and they're all out here. So I'm really got my fingers crossed that we're going to be alone out here, but I'm not going to bet on it. It's just that we've seen so many guys in the inner rings that maybe, just maybe, that means there's less people in the outer rings. But like I said, let's go back to the ship designer. Let's go over to the colony ships, and let's upgrade their warp drive as well. Give them a cold fusion reactor, prophecy, and let's start by building a couple.
Research complete.
Research complete. We got some better, some shield generators. Excellent. Let's definitely get some colony development speed. We're gonna for sure need that.
Situation log
Found somebody
updated.
already. Alien members. Wow. Now that's a fleet of ships. 33 corvettes.
System survey complete.
So we're not the first ones here, that's for sure. But, let's see, the science ship is finished here. Go ahead and insert that. Insert that. Insert that. Ideally, even though we're not going to be the first ones here, there will still be territory for us to colonize. We shall have to see, though. Okay, here we have Arctic worlds on Ejok. We have a desert world. Can't colonize that. We don't have desert colonization just yet. Let's go over to Harmony. Check its surface out. And a lot of stuff going on. Let's upgrade this power plant. I'm going to move you over here. And move you over here. Build another basic power plant. And then here we're going to build
Research complete.
hydroponics farm. I'm going to purge this guy. No, I'm not going to yet. Tile blocker removed. Sweet, got that clear. Ooh, let's definitely get the dense junk. Oh, or Arctic world colonization. I definitely think I would want that. Yeah, let's do that.
System survey complete.
While all the minerals there. Okay, let's go to Ejok, Alvastium, and just kind of check this place out thoroughly. I don't think we're really the first ones to survey these systems, but we may be the first people in this area in at least a long time. Oh gosh, the great Bothrian hegemony is probably the huge force that we saw there. How do they like us? Oh no, fanatical purifiers.
System survey complete.
Holy crap. Yeah, we're not going to colonize the Outer Rim, I don't think. Holy cow. Or if we do, it's going to be deep in the Outer Rim. That's scary. Who else was that was at a negative 1,000? These guys are also fanatical
Incoming
purifiers.
transmission.
What do you want? Star charts. Sure, we agree to those terms. I think they've already researched over all this stuff over here, but that means that this stuff over here could theoretically still be explorable. Okay, that being said, I'm not going to waste my time on these. I'm going to go over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to survey all the way out to these systems to see if there's anybody out here. That's what we'll do. Our construction ship.
Incoming transmission.
What do you want? Star charts. Sure. There we go. Kind of lightens things up a bit. Okay, things are looking up now that we can move around a little more. Let's see our construction ship. Do we have any more? Yeah, we need to get build some stations there.
Construction complete.
I want to get all these slaves removed from the sciences because they're first and foremost they're slowing our growth. They're stunting it with all their foul alienness. Even though we're getting lots of food, we're not getting any human people like what we want. Unemployment. Ah, perfect. That means we can build a power plant. In fact, I'm going to build a power plant here as well and suppress that, just because we need the energy very, very badly. Let's clear this stuff.
System survey complete.
Who did that? Okay, that was this place. Any good colonizable places? Nothing yet. Okay.
System survey complete.
And then we need to bring a human over here. Can we resettle? Okay, Dorable. I'm gonna take one of your
Situation log updated.
Good, it's paused. The Yapathai Galactic Republic. I'm gonna take one of your dudes, this guy preferably, and move him over here and resettle him. That way we have some more humans on this place. I'm gonna keep the capital completely pristine if I can help it. Speaking of which, I'm also going to build another power plant here. I wonder where we saw those guys. Okay, what do we have here? A continental world and a tropical world. I'll take that. How does the continental world look from here? Kinda small. A lot of dangerous wildlife. But you know what? I think we'll take it. So the Athena, go ahead and colonize this planet. Build right. Where do we build? I want to clear off some space first, but I don't have that option. So build right here for now. It matters. It does matter a little bit where you build, as the resources that you get boosted a little bit depending on what starting tiles you build the capital on. Okay, we're gonna have to build another sector here in a little bit. I might increase the sector out to here.
Research complete.
Research completed. Excellent. Our colony development speed 25%. Let's get some power plant too. That'll increase our ability. Okay, that's fine. Let's go down and manage the sector. And just add a few places like that. Finish. Okay. So we added Saldar, so we can colonize 2 more places. These appear to be good for right now, which I'm hoping will stick. Okay. By the way, Takrim's frontier outpost, we can probably remove you. Let's see what happens to our culture.
System survey complete.
Okay, not terrible. I was almost fearing a little worse. So that kind of constricts us to the south, but that's not going to be a big issue, especially if these guys, the Great Batherian hegemony and the ties of empire, start rubbing bones together. Start clashing.
Construction complete.
That could work out in our favor. Could. We'll see how they feel about each other. Our science ship. Keep surveying systems.
Colony established.
Good. Sweet, now we're making 10 energy. So Rhea, welcome to the galaxy. Welcome to the right empire, the interstellar human empire, I shall say. Okay, a lot of nothing out here. Just a little bit of resources on Ashamax. Our military could use some more work. Let's go ahead and build 3 more of each. And then let's work on our military and make sure that it can also reach the destination.
System survey complete.
Okay, we got that. Let's upgrade the fusion reactors. We got some armor. We can upgrade that. So we have a lot of armor, which is nice. So we got that. Let's go over to the striker. Upgrade its energy and armor.
System survey complete.
I think those are already upgraded and I didn't even notice that. But that's okay. Okay, how is it looking over here? Okay, we have some terraforming gases, which is something we already have 2 of, so we're fine on terraforming gases. It's the other terraforming materials that we need. I don't see them in the galaxy right now. Holy
Research
smokes,
complete.
to be these guys right now. Look at that, our influence 1,000. Wow. Sweet, we got that. Let's get the solar panel network. Construction ship, I want you to build a... Oh, you can't. Governor Dan Uyong, or Don Uyong, is developing the trait adaptable. Good for her. Let's quickly go over into our construction ships and give them better speed and better warp drives. Creator, not with a capital C. And then let's have you go here to Jundia. Oh, upgrade first.
System survey complete.
I don't think these guys have any right to be my land.
System survey complete.
Nomadic Armada. Oh no, it's a nomadic. What the heck was that? Did you see that? I should have slowed down.
Evading hostile fleet. Construction complete.
Got Space Amoeba. It might be worth it
Ships
to go down
upgraded.
here to...
Construction complete.
Construction ship has been upgraded. Go here to the Jundia system and build a frontier outpost. We can get a good amount of resources from right here. It's a nice kind of cluster of stars. Just like this is, except a lot more of an output than this is, because that just sucks. The Indomitable. Do we have any more stars you can colonize? A tropical world, but we don't quite yet have tropical colonization yet. Okay, the first and third need to merge. Nope, don't disband that ship. I misclicked. We're making 71 minerals. That's a lot. More than what we need to be building for right now. Okay, the Whirlwind can go here to Caspindi, and then over here, and then over here. Because we can't go to Obatelus right now. That was the place we wanted
complete.
to go, but we can't go there just yet.
System survey
armor,
complete.
Mass drivers. Sure, we can do that. The A4 system has been fully surveyed. Excellent. Now we're going over to Durstar. So you got arid worlds, tundra worlds, nothing really colonizable. So it's gonna be rough trying to get that territory down. It's really lush, and I really want it, but if I have to keep spending frontier outposts and I'm only making 3 influence, there's only so much I can really do right now. Indomitable is gonna have to wait for the time being. There are a few colonizable places here at home I could even look at. For example, Uriel 3 or Zir has a tropical world, but I can't colonize that. Or an ocean world on Wiglar. The direct democracy of the Apathy Galactic Republic has declared war on the Athebian League. All that is Greek to me. It's probably guys way out here. I mean, see how stretched out this is right here? This is just a hot spot for war. And,
System survey complete.
I don't envy being in that position. I mean, we're not in a great position ourselves, nestled between 2 huge empires, with a third one that wants to cleanse the galaxy of life that's opposite to them. We're going to have to end up being the Great these guys' downfall, the Great Bothrians. Their fleet size is only equivalent to ours.
System survey complete.
They've focused a lot on expansion, and they haven't had anyone to stop them. The Great Bothrian has declared war on the Utkavazau Council. That wasn't the guy I wanted them to declare war.
Research complete. System survey complete.
Alright, you finished your about to survey these stars, if you would be so good. And then you can work on basic combat roles. I don't know what we just researched. Hopefully something good. Construction ship has built that. Excellent. Which means in a second, pop, there it goes. We now have some additional territory that is now ours. That'll work out. That'll work out well.
Situation log updated.
Ulak Star
System
Foundation.
survey complete. Anomaly found.
Ah! That is a new
Construction
empire.
complete.
That probably
Construction
won't-
complete. Construction complete.
Construction complete. Construction complete. They don't like us. They're theocratic. They are definitely... Wow, they just don't like us at all. But they have a very pathetic and inferior navy. Okay. Wow, that's a great place over here.
Research complete.
Ocean World. Sweet, mass drivers completed. Let's start working on the advanced spaceport. We're currently working on the Arctic world colonization, but so far there's nobody back here. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that it stays that way, because these guys are probably our
System
new...
survey
Man,
complete.
go ahead and research
Anomaly
that.
found.
They're probably a new addition to the galaxy, but my guess is they're going to get taken out by the Great Bothians. I'm going to call them Bothans, even though the Bothrian hegemony.
System survey
Actually,
complete.
they probably won't, because they're both... where was it? Okay, pause that for 1 second,
Situation log updated.
because I need you to research that. These guys are both spiritualists, so they're gonna actually like each other, even though one's an individualist and the other's a fanatic xenophobe. They might end up liking each other, which would not bode well for me. But if we are wise, we know that there's no. Spaceborne organics. Wow. Some big tentacles you have there, Grandma. Both. Wow, right here and here. Some space whales. A high mineral deposit discovered by the reverse engineered ancient mining drone evaluation algorithms have been surveyed. Wonderful. Wow. I'm imagining this is pretty lush territory that we definitely want to take advantage of. Ah, it's early steam age, eh? On a tundra world out here in Occupants. Establish an embassy. Wow, they actually want to establish an
Anomaly
embassy with
found.
us?
Special project complete.
Huh. That's cool. If they want to establish an embassy with me, I'll establish an embassy with them. I don't have anybody else who I really would want to establish an embassy. If we could make these guys a friend rather than an enemy, that could actually work out in our advantage. We will have to see if that sticks, though. Okay, some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Cubans Va, or SIP 5A. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there is evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Well, that's neat. Go ahead and survey that system, and then survey that system. Survey that, and then go there, and survey that system. Okay, you finished that. Go to Sarandar and build another mining station out there, or Santadar. Okay, now we're making some good energy crystals. 15 is nothing to sneeze at. Let's get a spaceport upgrade. More war. That didn't take long. Rontor Republic has declared one of the all three United Worlds. Well, okay.
System survey complete.
Oh, they recalled their ambassador program. How unfortunate. It was too good to be true. We'll keep ours there just in case they feel like resuming. Oh wow, did they go to join them? They stole joinum from us. The jerks. They literally swooped in and stole joinum. That makes me mad. But what am I gonna do? Declare war on them? Look how many systems they have. That's just insane.
Construction complete.
They must have just barely snuck in and took in
System survey complete.
Tundra
Construction
world.
complete.
How unfortunate.
Construction complete.
Okay, go ahead and survey all these systems.
Situation log
Half
updated.
minutes.
Evading hostile fleet.
What is that? Okay, that had an ocean world. Okay, go to Churgamore and then go to Fusum. Survey these systems. Alright. Okay, you finished there. You can go to Tenica and build an observation post there. Oh, so far so good. Yeah, that's a disappointment that we lost Joinum. It really is a disappointment. Scientists have leveled up. Excellent.
Research complete.
Arctic World.
System survey complete.
Go ahead and do that. Basic combat roles. Excellent. Go to that. X-ray lasers. Heck yeah. If we want to get a colony in behind these guys, though, we definitely need to make our move sooner rather than later. Ah, Churgamore has a little continental world. Let's build there. Let's colonize. Right there.
System survey complete.
Boy, there's a lot of good resources in here. Not a lot of colonizable planets, though. Choices. How many of the frontier outposts? We only have 2 going. We need to get some more influence if we can. I don't like splitting my forces up, but at the same time, I don't want to pass up the unabated opportunity to completely take the latter half of this ring. That kind of expansion is what we need.
Anomaly found.
And it's not been researched before, the sector. It's not been viewed, at least. So we're the first ones out here. Great Bothrium, yes, they've declared the ties and empire of their rivals. This is either gonna go really well
System
or
survey
really
complete.
terrible. That's either there's a war that's gonna break out. Wow, we've already eclipsed our number of. Wow. Ah, battle wreckage.
Situation log updated.
Go back and research that. I said go back and research that. Do you mind? First contact with the Galactic Justicon Union. Inquisitor, oh that's lovely. Sassaman Kerr Fargith and the rest of the religious council bids you greetings. You provide spiritual guidance to the Galactic Justicon Union, and our stated goal is to lead this great nation on a path to salvation. We would be honored if your great species join us on this journey. Well, as long as your kind will not threaten our unity, I think we can agree on that. Wow. Husco regime. It's pretty big. The Galactic Justicon Union is pretty darn small. Construction ship. Oh, what happened to Tanaka? Where are the research stations there? Oh, that's right, we had this thing over the planet. Do some aggressive observation. The Rontaru Republic has started integrating the the Democratic Zolklu League. That's interesting. But that is we are out of time for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. It is definitely going interesting. We have about to settle our first colony in the southeastern outer rim, and that's going to be very interesting.
Special
to see what
project
happens.
complete.
It's possible to tell which side won. Cool. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get this back region of space all to ourselves. And the great Bothri and Hegemony and the Titan Empire
System survey
battle
complete.
each other to death, leaving us with the spoils of war.
Evading hostile
But that
fleet.
is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I will see you next time.